guys, it's been a while. Today I'm doing a body paint tutorial on the avatar, so if you too want to look like a Navi, stay tuned and keep watching. Before we start, a special thank you to Bobisuka for sending me this body paint water activated palette. Colours are very saturated, it is full coverage, you don't have to use a lot. I highly recommend, and if you are interested in this, the link is in the bio. So thank you to Bobisuka. Okay, so I've put my hair out of my face and I'm now putting in my contacts. I always advise for you to put your contacts in first, not after, just so it gives your eyes time to adjust, there is no crying, and you are less likely to get any makeup or paint in your eyes, so it is more hygienic and it is more safe for your eyes. Now that my eyes have settled, I am putting on some airbrush setting spray. So this is just to prime the face and make everything all nice and smooth before I start. So I'm starting off with a white base first. It is always easier, especially if you've got a darker skin tone, to get more saturation with a white base underneath, and then you go over with the colour. So now I'm going to fill in these gaps. I will be right back. Okay, so now that I am more or less blue, I'm going over with some baking powder, letting it sit, letting it set, brushing that off, and then we'll move back onto the paint palette, going over with the light blue once more, just to sort out all these little patches. Okay, so I'm quite happy with my base coat now, so I'm moving over to the darker shade of blue to start doing the contour. So we're going to work on the face and then we'll work down. Dark shade of blue going on my cheekbone, jawline and the frame of the face. It will look harsh at first, but we'll blend it in after. Make sure that your sponge is not too wet, otherwise it will start taking up the paint underneath. One of the tips when you're contouring your body, if you flex, you'll be able to see where some of the contouring body points would be. So here along the collarbone, and then a little bit of a dip there and here, and then from the bottom of your ear all the way down into, like, if you can see it, you've got like a little dip right here. Now I'm just blending. Moving on to highlights, I am using turquoise because I would say that the water tribe is leaning more towards turquoise than the forest people, who are more on the darker shade of blue. So I am going to use the turquoise, put it on all of my highlight points, and then we'll blend it all in and then move on to the tiger stripes. Now that everything is blended in, I am going back to this dark shade of blue for my tiger lines using a fine brush. I always advise go lightly. When you're happy with your lines, you can go back over and make them darker. Okay, so this part is completely up to you if you want to be symmetrical or asymmetrical. I personally choose asymmetrical just because I think that it looks a bit more natural, a bit more realistic with the lines, but that is up to you depending on your art style. Okay, now with the final touches, I am going over my nose with a peachy kind of colour and a little bit over my lips as well. Okay, so I'm just washing off this brush and then I am going in with the white dots. Get creative, dot wherever you see fit. I am going to take my time. I'm now back, I am completely dot crazy, and now I move on to the liquid liner just to make my eyes a bit more dramatic and a bit more animated. And then we do the final touches, get the hair out and put in my hair accessories. I've done my eyeliner and I put a bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm quickly use my dark shade of blue right here. just to add a bit more dimension. Then with this lighter green right here, we'll just go over in the crease. Now that this is all done, I'm going to brush off any extra dust.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.